President Geingo's speech was read on his behalf by the Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah. He told the forum that it is vital for Namibia and the EU to focus energy and efforts on a few critical areas to realize the potential of the pathway that was crafted in Egypt in 2022, where the two signed the strategic partnership on sustainable raw materials and green hydrogen. Given the nature of the partnership, the president says it is clear that neither party is committed to not trade in unprocessed commodities with one another anymore. This assurance comes a day after Dr. Geingob had announced that Namibia would no longer export minerals in raw form as value addition to the country's natural resources and technology transfer are key priority areas of focus for the future.
According to the Namibian green hydrogen strategy, global demand for hydrogen and its derivatives is expected to soar from an estimated 140 million tons per annum in 2030 to 660 million tons per annum in 2050. In other words, the global market for these green molecules compels us to act with speed. Namibia has a world-class renewable energy resources and well-developed infrastructure. More important, Namibia has an effective governance architecture that is buttressed by processes, systems, and institutions. Therefore, Namibia is well positioned to help fill the anticipated gap and European hydrogen demand supply gap and lower the cost of the net zero transition.
The private sector and close cooperation of businesses will be key in improving the speed, scale, and impact of the global gateway investments. The president of the EU Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, says therefore Team Europe is mobilizing financial power of the leading European companies and to provide long-term predictability that the private sector needs to start ambitious projects. These are the kind of discussions needed, she says, during the inaugural Global Gateway Forum.
Renewable energy and clean hydrogen, critical raw materials, rich biodiversity, a young workforce. So developing countries can be a crucial part of the solution to climate change. And we Europeans can diversify and strengthen our supply chains in those growing, dynamic new markets. That's why Global Gateway investment works. They are demand-driven, and they are a win-win for all partners involved.
The Global Gateway Forum brings together representatives from the EU and other countries, including Namibia, to encourage public and private sector investments in green energy and hydrogen, research and education, critical raw materials, and transport corridors. Blanche Correses, NBC News, Brussels, Belgium.